Hello and welcome back to another episode of ClickMage. When we last left off, we were working on making some catalyst for some wood essence, I believe. Working on the portal stage 3, working on getting building storage up, kind of working on a ton of stuff all at once. So, yeah, we're just going to keep going with that. So, finished up, we need 5 catalysts in total. So that's 5 files, that's going to be 15 crystal dust. 25 copper ingots, 25 water. Just missing the 15 crystal dust, which is making a bit over here. So that's 7. Half of what we need. That's going to start making some catalysts. I like that animation. That's really cool. Ooh. I like that sound as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more crystals. Gonna be another 30 almost. We could upgrade our hand size at this point, but I just don't really think it's necessary. 30 kind of seems good, especially with our storage also being 30. We're going to be upgrading our storage here soon, so I can see wanting to increase it past that. But I think it'll be okay. That's going to be 2 more there, so we need 1 more. That's a couple more crystals here, so... By a couple, I mean 10. Put those in. There's 1 there. There's 1 there. That should be the last. Perfect. Keep those catalysts off to the side. And yep, there's all 5. So yeah, what we're trying to make here is this wood essence. I don't know what any of these do, and nothing has called for these quite yet. But I figured we would make one of them, see what might unlock after making one, and the wood essence seems to be the easiest. So you can see we need more building storage upgrades though, because this takes 40 wood. We can only hold up to 30 things, but it takes 5 catalysts, which is what we have here, 1 vial, a whole bunch of wood pulp, and a whole bunch of wood. Wood pulp is super easy. Been kind of building some over there. Wood is obviously super easy. Just need that 1 vial as well. And then we are also working on the energy crystals. I think last episode, I was wondering where all my glass went, missing that. It went right here into this furnace. So what did we end up needing those crystals, the energy crystals for? Not sure. We do need some steel beams for the building storage upgrade. So let's go ahead and get that started. 26 ingots there, and we have no other steel. So go ahead and dump this in, get that started. And let's go ahead and start getting some more steel going. So we need 50 ingots. That was 26. So 2 more batches of this filled up completely, and that should be enough steel. Here, that is almost another 30. There we go. Then that will go in there, and then we need to start building up some charcoal. Actually, we have a bit of iron left over. So there's going to be 4 batches of wood here to put into all of these furnaces. This is going to give us, what is that, 7 charcoal from each of these, so 28 total. Be quite good. Go, and then a little bit more for that last furnace. A little bit more in our hand as well. There we go. And we'll dump the rest into there. Perfect. Let's grab this charcoal and run this over to this. So the furnaces themselves also need fuel. And then we start pumping this charcoal into here. Perfect. So that will start running. There's a bit more glass for another vial there. There's half of what we need there. Let's go and switch this over to vial and put that in there. Just need 1 for this. I'm sure we'll end up needing more of these actual essences, but let's start with what we need. In terms of these energy crystals, I am curious as to what we actually need in terms of that. How much wood pulp do we have here? We have 13, and we need 25. So we can start working on that as well. The wood pulp is made in here. 5 wood, 5 water. So we'll just fill up with 30. That'll be another 6. How many do we have again? 13. So that'll be 19. Then another 6, and then a little bit after that. So we'll do 30 here. You know what? Oh, that one actually was already set to multiple. I'm going to move it over. Just have 2 of these running at once. Although this is so fast. Yeah, I don't even think we need that. We'll just fill this back up. Get some more wood. 30 wood, almost. There we go. Perfect. And then we need just a little bit more after that. So I think that will just be 1 more there and 1 more here. That should be all the wood pulp we need. Just check here. Oh, that's 26. So we actually were fine. And then we just need a ton of wood. So we can go ahead and bring that down just in preparation. We need 40 total. So that is 30 and another 10. There we go. Perfect. All right. So that's everything we need for the actual wood essence. We just now need to upgrade the storage. So here's some more steel here. Go ahead and switch this back over to steel beams. Dump that in. That extra ingot in there. Here's some extra iron ore already over here. Just have that over, and we need more charcoal. The thing that we're missing. Let's make sure that these furnaces are good. Then we will dump the rest to here. And let those run. Okay. What else? We need a ton of copper for that. We don't have that much kind of stockpiled here. I guess we'll just go ahead and grab some copper. We have 4 furnaces, if I recall, for copper. So we'll just fill all of those up here. A little bit over in terms of mining, just so that since we're here holding down the button, might as well. There is almost 30. There we go. Dump all 30 of that into there. Grab all that, which is another 30. And we just need to do that one more time. Perfect. And then 30 more. And 1 more. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take this glass. We'll just move it off to the side here. There's another steel beam. What are we doing on steel? Perfect. That is 1 more steel beam there. And then we need 3 more. We need 2 more steel ingots, which I think we have enough iron for. Yep, it's just charcoal that we're missing. So that's going to be some wood. And we'll do that. Dump all that in there. Might as well fill these up. We need charcoal for everything. So might as well continue to get as much as we can when we can. There we go. Almost to 30. Perfect. Pull that into there, and then just dump the rest into there. And make sure that is even number for that. Okay. That is 9 charcoal. That should be enough. There's enough for that. We need 3 more charcoal for that one. And there we go. We actually need some charcoal for the actual smelters themselves. Dump those in. Perfect. Anything else? That one's low. Right. Over here. The last bit of steel in there. Waiting on that. This upgrade over here needed 30 steel or 30 copper ingots. We have that, so we'll just dump that in now. And then there's last steel beam. Perfect. We are almost there for that one. We just need copper pipes. So let's move this off of steel. Copper pipes. Let's see here. 10 of those is going to be 50 copper ingots, which we're going to need some more copper for. All right. we will go ahead and dump that in there to get that working. And, you know, we'll switch that over to copper pipes as well. What is the next click power, actually? So that's the energy crystal, which that is probably just 4 more glass in there. Oh, that's a bit much. And then just the rest is crystal dust. So actually, I'm going to switch this over to crystal dust and start working on the next click power upgrade. That's going to help us get a lot more copper faster, which seems to be kind of our limiting thing. There's 30. This over to there. That can actually hold 35 now. I can get the words out of my mouth. All right, and that will be another 30. Probably already done with the original 30 I put in. Yep. Okay. And this needs 2 crystal dust per, so that's going to be 10 total. And yep, we have that. Perfect. That will take a little bit of time. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab this charcoal. Make sure that these are all filled up. And now let's put the rest into the copper furnaces, because we're going to need a lot more copper. All right, so there's some copper pipes there. See here. I want to make sure I'm actually putting the copper pipes in the thing that needs it most. Let's see here. I know we're going to need... I don't know if we're going to need more energy crystals, actually. But dump those 2 in there. What else can we work on while we're waiting? Here, well, we can go ahead and put these copper ingots in. And yeah, we're probably going to need all of those in, realistically. And we're almost there on the last energy crystal. Just another second. Perfect. That's click power. And click power is now maxed out. So we are clicking, especially with our auto click, also maxed out. We are clicking as fast as we can, which is good to know. Building storage. 10 copper pipes. All right. That's 6. And yeah, we'll have the rest that we need here. Perfect. And then we'll be able to make the wood essence and see what that's about. We're going to need more copper for, or copper pipes for that one. So switch that over to copper pipes and start mining. Oh, that's way, way faster. All right. This is going to be really, really good, especially for the just sheer amount of copper that we need. All right. So dump that in. Hand size might not be a bad idea now that our storage is getting higher than what we can also what we can put into the machines. Our hand size is lower than what we can put into the machines. So increasing that would be pretty good. Go, there's another 30. We'd have to upgrade our hand size twice, considering we're upgrading our storage twice. Here, there's the last 30. All right, and there's the last copper pipes for that. So we can make that now. That's no longer complaining. Perfect. Building storage can even go further. What does hand size take? Copper wire, copper pipes. Well, in that case, I think we're okay. But let's see here. I'm going to put all that wood pulp in. We will put in the 5 catalysts, the 1 vial, and the 40 wood. Wait a few seconds, and let's see what wood essence is. There it is. And it does nothing. Makes a cool sound, though. Huh. All right, I'm sure we'll need that for something. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, this kind of me guessing here, but I wouldn't be surprised if the final portal stage is one of each of these. So that's me thinking it's one of each. It's kind of me hoping that it's only one of each. Because Earth Essence, I mean, it's all the same stuff. But Copper Essence, 40 copper, Water Essence, water and charcoal, fire, some wood and charcoal, and crystal is just crystal and crystal glass. These aren't too bad, realistically. I mean, we need 20 steel ingots for each of these. I mean, they're not too bad, assuming we need one of each. So, but we will see. Alrighty, what can we work on here? So So we need a ton more copper wire and copper pipe. Okay, so that's going to be another 50 copper ingots. Put into here, so we can put 40. And then that's the last 10 we need. We actually already had some in here, so we'll just dump those in there. Perfect. And then we're going to need more copper for the copper wire. 20 copper specifically. So we might need some more here. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with the hand size being 30. I think it's a good amount. I don't really find myself wanting more, especially because it's going to take quite a bit of copper to even get that. We're already spending copper on so many other things. I don't know if the time saved is worth it, but I guess we'll see. Let's see, that is 30 and 30 more. Let's see here, a little bit more, one more, perfect. I'll pull that in. All right, so those copper pipes are good. And now we need copper wire, which is going to be here. So that is another 20 ingots. We will actually put 10 into there. Switch this over to copper wire and put another 10 into here. That is some parallelization. That's a hard word. Comment how you think that word is spelled. Without looking it up, just off the top of your dome, how would you pronounce the word parallelization? How would you spell the word parallelization? That's a tough one. We need copper pipes for these as well, actually. So more copper. Completely forgot about those. Oh, you know what? We're upgrading hand size here. I wasn't going to initially, but we're already making the copper wire for it, and I don't know if copper wire is used for anything else that we'd want. So it's like even the copper essence here just takes ingots. So, well, I guess we'll upgrade it then, since we already have a whole bunch of stuff for it. Perfect. Hey, we can hold 35 now. What's the next one take? 3 copper pipes, 10 vials. Okay, actually, that's really cheap. We can do that easily. Copper pipe, that takes 3, so that's just 15 ingots. Perfect. This will take, how many? 10 vials, so that's 30 glass, which we don't have all of right now, but glass is not hard to get. Just need sand, and we have the main beach upgrade as well, so the main beach upgrade. We have the final beach upgrade. Here, let's get 35. Perfect. Dump all that sand in, and then get another 35. This should get us a ton of glass. We're gonna need vials for other stuff anyway, so I don't mind if we go a bit over. One more. There we go. Perfect. And now we just need a ton of wood for a ton of ash. So we'll get 35 here. There we go. Put that into there. You know what? Actually, we're going to need steel for the other things, so I don't mind making a ton of extra charcoal here. We need it for fuel for other things anyway. Go. Put that into there. There is another 35. And then we need another 35 for the last charcoal furnace, and then we need 2 more sets of 35 for the 2 ash furnaces. Perfect. There's one, put that in there, then one more. Yeah, getting the wood is a lot faster now. Can't get any faster than this, though. So, if we didn't like it, we would have had to put up with it. There we go. Perfect. Let's grab some of this charcoal, make sure that these furnaces still have enough. Perfect. And then we have a little bit more charcoal. We'll actually just put that into here, and a bit more steel as well. Perfect. Okay. So just more glass for that. But let's make sure that we have enough ash and everything. Perfect. All of this glass, dump it in here. One more glass, please. Thank you. There's the 3 copper pipes. Now, what is that going to be? That's going to be 3 more. So we need 4 times 3, 12 more glass, which we have plenty of stuff for. All right. Dump those in there. Perfect. There's 5 more glass right there. Dump those in. This will make our hand size 40, which should be pretty good. There's a whole bunch more copper. Actually, we need to make sure these furnaces are also good. Then I will dump the rest into steel. Perfect. You know what? Let's just go fill those up. I don't know if we'll end up needing this much steel, but might as well get it started, just in case we do. So let's come over here, dump all that in. Put all that. Be here. We get 2 more because we already have 1 just sitting over here. Perfect. And there's more glass and more files. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We'll just put the rest of the glass over here because we do also need glass for energy crystals, and we will probably need that for some other stuff. And then we can start working on more copper pipes for the portal upgrade. Oh, that's full. That's going to be 7 copper pipes there. And we need 15. So, more copper. Let's get this last vial so our hand size can be a little bit bigger. Perfect. And that's maxed out hand size. All right. So, building storage and fuel storage are the only 2 things now at this point. Well, let's go ahead and use that maxed out hand size and start getting some more copper. So this is now 20 ingots per trip of copper that we're transporting. So this should be more than enough to get all of the copper upgrades and everything that we need. All right, there is another 40. Perfect. Just got to do that 2 more times. I think we're good on charcoal in terms of those furnaces. There's another 40. Yeah, we should have more than enough charcoal to actually smelt all of this. We should just have a huge stockpile of copper after. See how long it lasts, though. And there's another 40. Perfect. All right, so there's more copper pipes. Dump those in. 8 more. All right. Kind of running out of things to make at this point. We have all of the recipes from the merchant. Kind of just hard focusing on getting the portal done at this point. Because unless it tells us that we need it, I don't really think we need any more building storage. I don't think we've increased fuel storage in a while. It just hasn't seemed like we needed it. But you know what? It's only 10 iron. For completion's sake, let's get that. And then what's the next one take? 35 copper. You know what? We're getting so much copper. We'll go ahead and do that. 35. Let's see here. Perfect. You know what? We're going to need some more fuel to utilize that extra fuel storage. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. Just get all of this charcoal going. Perfect. we go. Oh, well, putting some wood in that fuel storage, but that's all right. And there's another 40. Perfect. All right. Getting a whole bunch more charcoal. That's all the copper for the fuel storage. There's another one. Crystal dust. Oh, that's easy. We can do that easy. All right. 15 crystal dust. Takes 5 crystals each. It's going to be 8 every trip we do here. Just 2 trips and we're good. All right. Well, there's 1 trip. Go ahead and switch this over to crystal dust. Dump all that in. That should be done real fast. Probably be done by the time we get back. And get close to another 40 here. Here. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. We even have a couple just sitting over here, so we'll have some extra. There's 13, there's 14, and there's 15. And there's fuel storage maxed out. What does this take? Building storage. 5 planks, 5 energy crystals. Well, we can do planks quite easily. Perfect. And then energy crystals. That's going to be 25 glass and some more crystal dust. Look at all this coal. Man, that is perfect. All right. Let's just... Oh, man, look at that fuel storage. It's beautiful. All right. Gotta make sure that these actually have enough fuel themselves. Put this last piece of charcoal over there. All right. And let's see here. Let's get some more copper pipes being made here. 1 more. So that's going to be... That's even 5. And that will be 12. So we need 15 more ingots. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then... We're going to need, let's see here. What is that? 5 energy crystals. That's 10 dust. And what else did I say? 25? We'll dump that in. Start getting that made. This needs sand and ash. Let's just get the sand. Honestly, 40 sand should be more than enough because that's going to be 20 glass. Perfect. Okay. Dump all this in there. Dump that in there. And then we just need a bit more wood for a bit more ash. Perfect. Get all those running at once. And let's honestly get some more charcoal going. Alright. This ash in there. 30 ash in this top one for it to be good. Perfect. And more than that. Oh, well, didn't mean to put that in the top one. That's all right. Put that in there. There's one of those. There's all the copper pipes. Copper wire and copper sheet. You know, we haven't made a lot of copper sheets, so that's fair. All right, so we need a ton more copper. All right. I think we knew that, though. But copper wire is easy. That's going to be 60 ingots. Copper sheets is 3 each. So that's going to be another 30 ingots. So 90 more ingots, which 20, 40, 60, 80 is just, you know, some quick trips. Not too bad. So that should be about 40 there. Perfect. All of that in. Still in the back of my mind, thinking about those essences, thinking how many of those are we going to have to make. 1 of each. I feel like that's pretty good. 2 of each. We can still do that. But this game really likes its 5s, making something in increments of 5s. 1 more copper ore. There we go. And that's what worries me. 5 of each. That's going to be rough. I try not to have too many cuts in my videos. I try to just make it very very VOD-like. What I see, you guys see, but I don't know if I want to have, 3 more episodes dedicated purely to just making these essences, so I'd probably speed that up a little bit. Let's see here. So more crystal dust and get all this. So we wanted that's 60 ingots into those. I'm actually just going to stockpile those until we have all. Let's go get more crystals. All right, that is almost 40. Perfect. Bring that down into this forge. And then, you know what? I think we need more glass. Kind of thinking ahead here. We're going to need quite a bit more. So that is 2 orange crystals. And that's 4. Okay, we have 1 glass left over. Yeah, we're going to need way more glass than that. We'll just take out of there whatever is left. Put that in there. Let me think here. So we need 60 ingots of copper. That's 40. We'll go ahead and fill this up. Actually, those are copper sheets, which we only need 30 ingots in there for. So we will actually take all those out. And only put in 30. There we go. And then this will be copper wire, right? Yeah. That is another 30 of that, so that's where we need the 60 ingots. Perfect. All right, but yeah, we're gonna need some more glass. Let's take these energy crystals, upgrade building storage. That's maxed out. And hey, that is everything here maxed out. All right, so sole purpose, the portal now. All right, let's start getting more ash and more sand. Here, just as much of the sand as we can grab. Gonna run our mouse along the beach. We'll fill up both of our sand furnaces. Okay, there's 40. Back up here. All of that in there. Then we'll get another 40 for the other one. I know it has a little bit left in it, but a little bit extra ain't too bad. Here. Especially with how much glass I'm thinking we're going to end up needing. Okay, dump all that in there. You know what? This actually has some extra room. Okay, now we need a ton of wood for a ton of ash. So that's probably 40 or 50 or so. We're going to be needing 120 wood for this. Just keep it going. Alright, you know, that's probably close. Let's go ahead and dump in there. Put those in there. Alright, looks like I got closer to about 160. Fine, because we will actually... Oh, a little bit more than that even. We'll go ahead and just dump the rest into charcoal. Go. Actually, that was exactly 200, it looks like. All right, there is the tin copper sheet. And then we need 30 copper wire. So that is going to be... if we just put 30 ingots into each of these, that should be good. There we go. Another 30 ingots. That is so close, but that is 27. We'll go ahead and dump those in, and we're getting some more copper. All right, almost there. Oh, yep, there's 40. Perfect. I'm just going to have 2 of these furnaces running. I think we're good in terms of copper for other things. I don't know if that's my hope. There we go. All right. Need 1 more ingot to put into here. Perfect. Our ash should be... Oh, yeah. Okay. We have a lot of ash now. Just dump all of this in. Perfect. quite a bit extra here. And let's start moving this glass over. All right, so now we have a ton of this charcoal. Make sure we can keep making more. Copper seems good. Build up our forges. The ones making glass are going to need some more fuel. We have a bit of extra ash there. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more charcoal. Perfect. Another 40. Put that in there. All right. Here's a whole bunch of wire. Then there's 20, and waiting for both of these to finish now. Then we'll be on Portal Stage 5, which I'm guessing will probably be the last one. Just to check, yeah, Obelisk has everything done there. Make sure you didn't miss anything here. Trader is all good. We've built at least one of everything. We could make a second portal if we wanted to, but I think that'll be okay. Go ahead and grab all this glass, and we'll move it to there. Grab this charcoal, make sure that this still has enough fuel. That to there. Grab all this ash, make sure that that's still good. Perfect. And that's good there. 7 energy crystals. All right. Well, good thing we were making a ton of glass. 7 times 5, that's going to be 35 glass, which we are not quite there at, but we should have enough being made here. That's 25 there, and then a ton of crystal dust. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right, so yeah, each one of these trips is going to be 8 crystal dust. And so that's going to be 4 crystals, or energy crystals. So yeah, we just need 2 trips. As long as I don't miss any. There we go. And pull that in. That will be done by the time we come back. All right, and that is good. There. Dump all those in. Get these in there to start making those. We need, there's 5 more glass in here. No. 5 more on top of that. There we go. Perfect. And those energy crystals are looking good. Okay, so those are going to keep running. You know, I might as well just make one of each of these essences, honestly. So each one takes 5 catalysts. So we're going to need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 catalysts. All right. 30 catalysts. That's going to be a lot of water, 150 water, which is fine. 150 copper ingots. Good thing we're still getting copper. 90 crystal dust, easy, and then 30 vials, which is even more glass. Alrighty. Well, let's... Okay, so 30 vials is going to be 90 glass. So it's not actually that bad, but copper and glass are going to be kind of the 2 main limiting things there. So let's make sure that all of these are good on fuel. And yeah, here it is. All right, 1 wood essence. Yeah, 1 earth essence. Okay, yeah, we're going to need 1 of each. Okay, so let's start working on that. That is going to be... Yeah, we're going to need a lot of sand. So let's just start collecting all of this. Get our 2 sand furnaces going. Do we need a 3rd sand furnace? Maybe? We're going to be working on other stuff while the sand is going, so I think we'll be okay for now. Let's go ahead and dump all this sand in there and get a bit more sand for the next one. Almost there with the sand. 8 more. A bit more here. There we go. 40. And those are all going to go in there. We'll have a bit extra, but that's okay. All right. A ton of wood for ash now. And then after this, we'll start working on the copper for all the catalysts. And then I know that for the copper catalyst, or for the copper essence, we're going to need even more copper. So I think, honestly, filling up all of our copper furnaces with copper ore should be enough. That is 100 copper that we get, no, 80 copper that we get from an entire batch. So, looking at this, and that's 5, so we need, what was that, 30? That's 150 copper. Okay, so we're gonna have to fill up that twice to have enough, and then we still need some for the actual copper essence, which is another 40. So 3 batches of our copper setup smelting, which honestly sounds bad, but it's not. We're getting copper quite quickly. All right, let's just make sure that this sand can be running for a while. Perfect. Then let's start going and getting this copper, because we already have some copper over here. I mean, how much do we have stockpiled here? We have almost 40, so that's almost 40 there. We can just say that that is enough for the copper essence itself. So yeah, we just need two full batches for all the copper we need for all the catalysts. Let's just start going. It's going to be 40 there. Then pull that in. And our sand is going away at the background. Being made out of glass, which we're going to need for the catalyst as well. I can see it. I can see the end. We are close. One more in there. Perfect. And then after we get the copper put to the furnaces, I'm just going to start stockpiling the rest of the copper that we need here. Just so that it's ready to go. This game has been pretty fun. We haven't really used storage at all. I made some pretty early on, but I just found that leaving the items on the ground in little bubbles seemed to work better, at least for how I was playing. So, and there's actually some crystal dust in there, so we'll pull that out. All right, more ash here. Make sure that's all good. Dump some more sand in. More ash in here. Perfect. And honestly, let me figure out the numbers again here. So that's 3 times 30, 90 glass. We have 30, so we have a third of what we need. Let's set this to vials. Just dump that in to start making that. And then, yeah, we're gonna need a bit more here. And honestly, kind of waiting on the copper. I mean, copper is going pretty quick. So let me get the sand topped back up so it can keep running. And then let me go mine that copper ore for the next batch. Here. One more. Perfect. And pull the sand in there. A bit more in there. And we're almost already at 40. 31. 36. Here it is, 40. And that's going to go into here. There's all the extra. Let's grab all this glass. Stockpile it. Oh, right. We're actually already spending it. And now we need more wood, more ash. That in there. Perfect. We just keep going. There we go. So that should be... Yeah, we're out of ash on the bottom one. And the top, actually. So, good thing we got that then. Go ahead and get this ash going in here. Want to make sure we are having this run as much as we can right now. Go, dump the extra sand into there. The extra ash. And we will put this into the bottom one there, and then we'll let the rest stockpile. We need to start getting some more copper. There is 40 there. There is 40 there. 2 more trips of that. We are good with copper. Probably for the rest of the game, honestly. Alright, there's another 40. And we are almost there. What is that right there? 33, 35. And that's the last batch of 40. Perfect. All right. How many vials do we have here? 15, and we need 30. So we're halfway there in terms of vials. Make sure that this ash is actually put into the furnaces so this can keep running. All right. We're going to need, I think, a little bit more charcoal. We don't have to fill up all of our charcoal furnaces. Probably just one, honestly. Plus 1 more wood. There we go. Grab all this glass. That is quite a few there. Okay. So 15 vials. Right, because it's 5 catalysts each. We need 30 of those, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's just more and more glass. But I think we're okay in terms of glass at this point. I guess we'll see. Because that's going to be 7 more vials there. So that's 24. We need 6 more. It's going to be 18 more glass. That is 7, 8. That's 15. Okay, we actually do need a little bit more, I think. It is very close, but just a little bit more. So I'm going to do a quick sweep here. For 40 more sand, split it between the 2 furnaces, and we should be good, and then we'll see how we are on ash. And we know that we're good on copper. Let's see here. Okay. So we'll just split that there. Actually, 1 more in there so it's divisible properly. Put the glass into there. And then, yeah, we just need more ash. So we'll get a batch of 40, split it between the 3 furnaces. We are pretty close on how much we need here. A bit more. Perfect. Make sure that these are still running. And, yep, there's the fuel being low, which I expected would happen. All that ash in there. One's up there. Okay. How are we doing in terms of vials over here? We are needing 4 more. So that's 1 more glass for 2 more. And then we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That's all the vials we need. Now we need a ton of crystal dust. All right, let's get started on that. We have all the copper now as well. Crystal dust, thankfully, is very quick to get. So we'll take a batch of 40 here. Perfect. Over to there. Excuse me. Get a little voice break there. All right, that should be another, almost 40. Perfect. Put that in. So how much of that did we need? We needed that times 30, which is 90 crystal dust. Okay, so that's going to be a number of trips here. Considering we get, what is that, 8 per? It'd be like 11 trips or something. But it is pretty quick. So there's another one. Perfect. We just keep mining, keep going. We're almost at the end. We get a little bit extra here since we're here mining. You can see all the crystals are just being pushed off the top. That should probably be at least 3 trips, I think. Let's see. There's 1. Since we're coming at this faster now, I'm going to switch that over. There's 2. And we're going to need more for this 3rd trip here. There we go. That's 3. Alright, let's get these vials in there. Perfect. Let's start moving some of this crystal dust over as well. Perfect. The extra 5 in. And we'll just have the rest kind of sitting over here. We need more. We actually need 2 batches of 45 for this. And then copper ingot and then water. You know what? Let's go ahead and just fill up on water. I know I'm trying to stockpile all the ingredients for kind of one big batch craft, but the craft itself does take time. So it is probably best if I start getting the stuff over here. Look at all this copper. Beautiful. Because this can be running while I'm, for example, getting more crystals. So we'll just dump a whole bunch of copper over here. Perfect. There we go. Get those. Make sure we have some more water in there. Leave a comment if you think I should have made storage. Especially for all this copper. I think it's fine. Especially, I mean, look at that. It's already almost all gone. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Stuff those to the water there. We need more of everything, but we know we need more crystal dust. So let's grab that. The water is easy enough to get as we need it, so I won't bother with trying to micromanage that for now. It's definitely the crystals that we need more of. Okay, there's another 40. That in there. All right, there's another 40. Back over. That in there. All right. Oh, we're out of copper. I don't believe it. And it should be okay if we dump some extra stuff in here. We should have exactly enough vials for everything. So, not too worried in terms of that, really. Okay, let's get some more water. Get this bit down here. Perfect. Dump all that water in. We need more crystal dust. Perfect. All right. I think we're good in terms of the copper now. Let's see here. This is 22. So we'll move those over there. And that's exactly enough vials. Yeah, we're great on copper. And then crystal dust. Let's see. We need 40 water in there. Might as well just get that in. Go. A little bit more. Perfect. And then just need, what is that? 8 times 3, 24 crystal dust, which is 3 more trips. All right. We're knocking this out. This is definitely going to be a bit of a longer episode, but I don't think that the rest of the game here will take long enough to kind of warrant splitting it off. So we'll just have an extra long episode. That was 1 trip. This will be 2. Bring this down. And we just need 1 more. Just vibe into the music. Find in a crystal. And there we go. Dump that in. Get this crystal dust in here so that can start running. And then this crystal dust is already almost done. All right, let's start thinking about what else we need here. So I know that for one of them, we need a ton of sand and a ton of stone. So let's just start getting a stockpile of sand, a stockpile of stone here. Let's do 40 of each. Just a full hand size worth. Here, there we go. So there's the 40 sand. Let's go get 40 stone. I haven't mined stone in a while. Look how fast that is. Compared to the first episode where, man, it was not that fast whatsoever. All right, there's 40 stone. Perfect. What else do we need? I know we're gonna need 40 copper. We have. We will place that here. Is that all the vials? 30 vials. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's start knocking these out. All right, so we already have a wood essence. Let's start on earth essence. That is 20 sand, 40 stone. Okay, we have the 40 stone. Oh, we need vials for each of these. Okay, so we need 6 more vials, which is 18 more glass. I think we can get that. I mean, that's 8 right there. Perfect. All right, yeah, we just need a bit more. So we have a ton of ash already. Yeah, honestly, I think we're good on sand. I think we just need more ash. So let's just get a hand of 40 and then divvy that up amongst all the furnaces down here. We'll actually get the last little bit here as well. Perfect. And then I think charcoal is actually needed for one of the essences as well. So let me go ahead and get some charcoal going as well. I'll just have 2 furnaces going. I don't think we need a ton. I think it was like 10 or something. So that should be good. All right. Let's see here. We need 5 of those. We need a vial. We need 40 stone, which we already put in, and then we need 20 sand. You know what, actually? This is what we'll do. Dump in 20, and then the rest can go into more glass. We know we need that. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. We'll dump this glass into there to make more vials. Okay, so there is the earth essence. We need iron essence, which is 20 iron, 20 steel, 5 more catalysts. That's should be fine, actually. So 20 iron, 20 steel. We have exactly 20 steel. Beautiful. And 2 iron, so we need a bit more iron. And we have none sitting over here. Nope. Okay, let's grab these vials. Bring those over here. Hook up a bit more. And let's get our last batch of iron here. The 20 ingots would be 40 ore. So I'll get a hand of 40 and then just split it between the 2 furnaces we have. Perfect. We actually have 3 furnaces, so we can be a little bit more efficient with this. There we go. We will let that smelt. All right, since we're actually waiting on that one, let's go ahead and work on a different one. Let's work on copper essence. Dump all that we need for that in there. And then the 40 copper. Beautiful, we'll let that run. There's the copper essence. Let's see, water essence. Water charcoal. Let's get that in there. Let's get the vial. So 40 water. There's 15 charcoal, not 10, but we should still have enough. 40 water. All right. Full hand of water. Perfect. And 15 charcoal. Get that running. Perfect. What's our iron doing? And that's actually all the iron we need right there. So, okay, there's that one. We'll go back to the iron essence. Dump all this in. Beautiful. We'll get a vial. We'll get a catalyst. We'll let that run. Perfect. There's the iron essence. There's the copper. There's the water. We need fire, which is 40 wood, 15 more charcoal. Okay, good thing we made some extra, I guess. Ah, not enough, though. We need more wood and more charcoal. So we will go ahead and get this smelting. Perfect. We'll get 40 wood. And 2 more. Perfect. There's the 40 wood. We have just 1 vial. We have catalyst and almost there in the charcoal. 4 more pieces. And yeah, I think we're good on everything else. We're coming up on the end here. There's two more pieces. Just wait. This will be the longest one here. There we go. 1 more second and let that run. And then we're on to the last one. There is fire, and last one is crystal. All right. 5 of those, 1 vial. We need 10 crystal dust and 40 crystals. All right. So a full hand of crystals. It shouldn't be too long here. And then 10 crystal dust is going to be 1 trip plus a little bit. So we're going to have to come back here. So actually, let's go ahead and get that one going. That has some processing time. Then we're going to need... There we go. And we will just mine the rest for what we need. All right, 12 more here. And there's 40. All right, so we'll dump these crystals in. Perfect. And there is the 10 crystal dust. Portal Stage 12. Wow. And there it is. A way home. You finished building the portal. You want to leave the island. This will end the game, but your progress has been saved. You know, I think it's time to leave. So, you really managed to finish the portal. Great work. Guess it's time to say goodbye for now. I will stay for a bit longer and enjoy the sun. Maybe you can come and visit my shop sometime. See you then. I sensed our time together was coming to an end. I must say, you have learned a lot while you were here. And for me, it was nice having some company for a while. If you need help with your magical studies again, feel free to come back. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. Well, that was fun. Please consider posting a review on Steam if you enjoyed the game. Well, I did. I love little games like this. Small developer, but clearly the game had a ton of art put into it. Look at credits here. So, created by Tiny Crow Games. Great game, honestly. The audio was amazing as well. Looks like there's even some translations, which is cool. I love to see translations on small games like this. But yeah, that was ClickMage. Thank you all very much for watching. This episode is a bit longer than the others, but I don't think it's too much longer, realistically. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All the channel interactions are greatly appreciated. And leave a comment. This game is done, but I'm definitely down to play more. Games like this. I think I'm done with ClickMage for now, though. And with that, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.